like what we call tipper. A sand tipping vehicle went empty the borrow pit at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour. At a speed of 60 kilometers per hour. He went empty. The tipper went empty to the borrow pit to carry sand. Went empty to the borrow pit at 60 kilometers per hour and came back loaded at a speed of 20. He came back at a speed of 20 kilometers per hour. When it was loaded, when it was empty, he moved it at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour. And when it's loaded, the speed reduced to 20 kilometers per hour. The distance from the borrow pit to the site is 10 kilometers. That is 10 kilometers, which is something as 10,000 meters. 10,000 meters. That's the distance from the borrow pit to the site. And the time for loading and offloading, the sand is 20 minutes. 20 minutes for loading and offloading. 20 minutes, which can be changed to seconds. Now, so the question is, what is the total time for the operation? What is the total time of the operation? First, we get the time of the vehicle going to the site. To get that time, we know that displacement is velocity times time, which means time is equal to displacement over velocity. And here, displacement, that's distance, is 10,000. It's 10,000. Then divided by time. Time is 60 by velocity. Velocity is 60 kilometers, which is 60,000. Because I want to change it to meters per second. Then times 60 times 60. I'm changing the velocity that is in kilometers per hour to change it to meters per second. So if I do this, I have that the distance traveled by the tipper empty, when it was going empty, is equal to 100 seconds when it was going empty. Now when it's loaded, according to the question, the speed reduces to 20 kilometers per hour. So the distance of coming back, the same distance of 10 kilometers, the time of coming back, the same way, S over V, which is equal to 10,000. 10,000, that's this time over 20 meters per second. So 20,000, to change it to meters, times 60 times 60. So the time of coming back with load of sand, the time of coming back was 1,800 seconds. 1,800 seconds. 1,800 seconds. Then the time of loading and offloading, according to the question, is 20 minutes. 20 minutes is equal to 20 times 60 times 60. 20 minutes times 60. That is because there are 60 seconds in a minute. 20 times 60, which is 1,200 seconds. 1,200 seconds. So the time to do the whole work is to add the whole time used. The time for the vehicle going to the site, the time for the vehicle coming back, and the time for loading it. Add all this time. If I add all of them, it gave me 3100 seconds. 3100 seconds. So this is the time the whole operation took. We got the time it took the vehicle to go empty, which is this 100 seconds, and the time it took the vehicle to come back loaded at a speed of 20 kilometers per hour, and the time of loading and offloading. So all of them gave me, which is equal to 51.8 minutes. This is equal to 51.8 minutes. So let me now give the question. A sand tipping vehicle, that's a tipper, a sand tipping vehicle went empty to a borrow pit at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour and came back that at a speed of 20 kilometers per hour, he came back after going to the borrow pit at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour. He came back from the same borrow pit when it has been loaded at a speed of 20 kilometers per hour. The distance from the borrow pit to the site is 10 kilometers, and the time for loading and offloading of the sand is 20 minutes. What is the total time for the operation? That's the question. We got the time of going, the time of coming back, depending on the speed he was on, then the time of loading and offloading. We had all of them and got the total time it took. That's a sand tipping vehicle went empty to a borrow pit at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour and came back loaded at a speed of 20 kilometers per hour. The distance from the borrow pit to the site is 10 kilometers, and the time for loading and offloading of the sand is 20 minutes. What is the total time for the operation? Time of going, time of coming back, and time of loading and offloading. That is just what is on the board. Thank you very much.